Well, it was in Heat 2 of this year's championship that Gammalite started the defence of his title. The brilliant Victorian, he's trained at Terang. He's the only standard-bred horse in Australasia to have earned $1 million in stake money. He's won almost every major race in Australia and New Zealand, including the final of this championship in Auckland last year. Gammalite doesn't need much going for him to win a race, but as luck would have it, he drew the pole in his first heat in this year's series, and the two horses best back to beat him, Bundanoon from New South Wales and Fearless Quick from Victoria, both drew the second line. So on paper at least, it looked as though Gammalite was a sure thing, but there haven't been too many Interdominion heats that were raced on paper.
Now Heat 2 moving up with Gammalite down on the inside and hard up on the gate for Bruce Clark. My coming through in the number 2 position now. The New Zealander coming right up onto the mobile gate as the blue light is on and they're off and racing, and Gammalite showing surprising speed down on the inside. Is battling from the early lead and getting away quickly from the number 3 spot is New Derwent, which is challenging Gammalite, but Gammalite's going to hold him off in the run of the turn off the back the first time. Smooth Dave is going right up around the outside from the outside positioning. They're well bunched in front as they come around the corner, and Clark is desperately trying to hold the lead with Gammalite, but Smooth Dave is going very quickly under the whip on the outside, but very wide on the course. Otani's gone up between horses to be running third, and back on the inside is My. They were followed then by New Derwent, and further back behind him Fearless Quick on the inside from Southdale Lad, and 2 lengths away to Bundanoon, and a further 2 behind him is Distant Thunder. Past the judges' box the first time with 2 laps to run, and Gammalite was able to hold the challenge of Smooth Dave at bay and leads that horse by 3/4 of a length as they swing into the bell lap. Down on the inside is My running third, and going right around them Bundanoon under the whip. It's made a lightning bid for Brian Hancock, and he's going to take on Gammalite. Down the back straight they go with just under a lap covered, and this is a brilliant burst of speed by Bundanoon, and he crosses Gammalite and burns away by 2 lengths. And about 2.5 lengths back on the outside to Smooth Dave from My on the fence, and 2 lengths further back on the outside of Tani. New Derwent on the inside of that horse, 2.5 lengths. Southdale Lad now making up ground. They were followed by Fearless Quick on the inside, and last on the outside is Distant Thunder. Plenty of action as they swing off the back straight and go past the 1100 metre mark, and Bundanoon now slows them down in front and leads by 3/4 of a length. Gammalite is off the fence now. He's racing outside the leader. A splendid piece of driving by Bruce Clark. My is third on the fence behind the leader, and going right around them 3 wide. Coming in for the bell is Southdale Lad. Between horses is Smooth Dave, and out 3 wide Distant Thunder. Down on the fence New Derwent, and they were followed by Otani, and a length and a half further back behind them Fearless Quick. Past the judges' box after the bell, and Bundanoon the leader by half a length on Gammalite, working hard in the centre, and Southdale Lad covering plenty of territory out 3 wide. My is back on the fence. The New Zealanders had a pretty good run. Smooth Davis next in the centre from Distant Thunder 3 wide. New Derwent on the fence, followed by Fearless Quick in the centre, and out 3 spiders wide Otani. Only about 15 metres between first and last as they sweep down the back now. 550 metres left to run, and Bundanoon showing plenty of fight. The leader gets away by a length on Gammalite, and out 3 wide Southdale Lad running a good game race, and back on the inside My, which is pocketed, then Smooth Dave in the centre, and right off the track over on the outside, moving up around them is Otani, but around the bend with 300 to go, it's Bundanoon leading by a length on Gammalite. Clark sealing that horse along. He's under the whip, Gammalite, but Bundanoon's running a great race now as they come towards the top of the straight. 200 to go, and he's sprinted away Bundanoon. He's got 3 lengths in front of Gammalite. My back on the inside. Down the outside is Distant Thunder with Otani, but it's no race halfway down the straight with 80 metres to go. Bundanoon is running right away. Bundanoon wins by 2 lengths. Gammalite second, close for third, between Southdale Lad on the outside, and down on the inside My. Then Distant Thunder. New Derwent down on the inside. Wider in the track was Otani. Right on the extreme outside Fearless Quick, and a long last to finish was Smooth Dave.
So just reward there for a very courageous and well thought out drive by Brian Hancock behind Bundanoon. He was prepared to take on the champion in the early stages of the race. He wouldn't let Gammalite dictate the terms of the event, and he went on to score a very convincing victory. Although in fairness to Gammalite, it must be pointed out that he didn't arrive in Adelaide until just hours before the race, and he's had a very long and hot float trip from Victoria today before he took his place in the field. The winner of the second qualifying division in convincing fashion and causing a major upset in the process, Bundanoon from New South Wales. Second, Gammalite from Victoria, and third in that charge across the line was Southdale Lad from Western Australia. Southdale Lad driven by Bill Kersley, a brother of Fred Kersley, who drove the winner of the first qualifying division.